Hey guys, how's it going? Jason here again. So this time with the MG, I think the battle plan is we're going to make this fit here. This is the panel we made last time if you watched it. Well, it fits in there somehow. And yeah, I think if we get this in and I put this panel back up again, I'm going to try again and form this rear section. I know I said last time that I wasn't going to do it without... Oh, I was wanting to do both sides side by side, so it made it easier for myself, but I think I've got an idea how I'm going to work that out. Okay guys, so before I start this area, I want to finish the panel I made for here. So I did make this bit, and it does fit in there, right? But I'm not overly happy with it. So instead of going ahead and just making it fit, I'm gonna put this panel first. I see this is a second-hand panel, and from what I can see, the way this panel was fitted before in another car is the fella had it fitted tight against there like that. He had screws coming from the top, and then he fiberglassed the entire panel in. You see, that's not a bad way to do it, but it's an awful lot of filler there, or fiberglass there, and I know it will work if I did the same thing he did, because but it's an awful deep hole. And to be honest with you, by the time I've put some fiberglass mat over that there and filled the gap in, it's going to be okay. So I think I'm going to do it the same way he did, but with slightly different. So I'm going to line it up. I'm going to drill 3 holes across this here. We'll do 4 holes, right? And then we'll put rib nuts in it so I can take this panel on and off, and it'll always be in the same place every time. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and get a duct tape and hold it on with duct tape. And my main issue is this, getting these lines right, and from what I can see, that should sit there like that, and if I set it like that there, I don't think we're going to have much issues. And the issues we do have can be fixed in the fiberglassing process. So see, it has been cut off in this area over this side, so it's really messing up the alignment over here. So I'm just going to put that bit of metal in there as a shim. I haven't even cut anything for this here because I'm only just noticing how bad this is right now, but I'll put that in there for the time being. That actually doesn't look too bad, it's not too far off. But we're not working on this side yet, so it's okay. See, they're all pretty well lined up now. And then I'm going to put a self topper in there. We'll do that first, so bear with me a second. Yeah, so these are just like a standard screw, really, for steel, but they have a self-drilling end on it. Okay, so now put some mix of holes and we'll just make it work. So that's how we do everything else so far, and it seems to be fairly effective. It's quite deep. just do 3 for the time being. Pretty intense out there. Alright, just take that screw out again. That should just pop off. Put that there for the time being. Let's get to the drill. It's very close to stopping the fuel tank there. Yeah, it's very close to stopping the fuel tank there a couple times. That's it. Hopefully it isn't. I love rib nuts, they're so handy. So I'm not really sure if that file corrupted or not, something weird happened to the camera, but we have it on, we have the 3 rib nuts in, we have 3 bolts on. That is solid. But see, by the time I come to fiberglass this now, I can fiberglass over them bolts and that will lock it in position even tighter. But there isn't really that much to fill. And everything looks like it's sitting quite well. The only thing I can see is this end here. The testing needs to come up a bit, but that we'll get to that side when the time comes. But for now, we are here, and the panel I made is not going to fit in there now. I think I have made. Well, see, main problem is I've welded this to this now. I should have tried to potentially get that in there first, but we're here now, and let's just take that off again. And we cut these welds and see what that looks like when it's put up there now. But hey, that's gonna look good. See, the tank comes and this is all filled and painted and everything. It's gonna look like it was always one piece. The beauty about fiberglass is it doesn't rust either. Right, gonna get that cut now. Okay, well I have the back cut off this now. It would have sat in there like so, right? But if you look at it, I don't know what I was following at the time, but nothing looks right whatsoever. So we're gonna start again. I'm just gonna throw that away. Might use this back curve because I'm pretty sure that was right. And we're using it as a template for making a new one. But put that back in there again. Yes. So the line right here is okay. I can trim back this bit here, but you see right here it doesn't really follow it. And I can fix that, but basically I'm just going to have to cut this entire top section off and we'll start again. So we're going to bring this back to the basics. And that's it there, cut back, and it's not too far off. I'm going to trim a wee bit off this edge here, right? And then I will What will I do first? I'll maybe potentially make this bit. I think that'll be the best option. So I'll cut this cut back and then I'll start this area. And then when I come around here, at least I'll have something to follow to go around. So maybe I'll do this bit here and do this bit here now. And basically all that's going to be is cutting a bit of metal and tack welding it on, put a step in it. So I'll do that there. I'll do this bit and then I'll come back and we'll do this main curve. Right, okay, so made a bit of progress here. Give this a proper trim, that's where I want it to sit. Made this, that's going to sit in there. Right, and I've stepped this edge so that the panel can sit on top of the curve bit. And then we have this bit here, which is going to sit in there, like so. And then there's another one falling in there. We have 4 patches before we can even start making the curve, but 4 pieces, sorry, no patches. That sits in there like that. That one sits there. And then this one here is going to sit in there on the inside. And then we have to top it. So I think what we're going to do is just get these side bits tack welded in there. And that slides in there like so. Actually, we're going to tack that back in again. So that there was originally tack welded there. So that'll stop that moving. For a bit anyway, until such times as we get the rest of this welded in. But I kind of feel like I should have that inner one in, but I just might as well finish that. We'll do that bit afterwards. That's going to sit in there like that. Probably turn the gas on would help. Thankfully there's enough gas in that hose to do most of them, apart from that last tack. Right, there we go. Right. And that one there needs a wee bit of extra heat. Right, there we go. So, one panel tacked in. And then we have this one here. Just hold from the inside, I suppose, like that. So, we now have our basic shape, and then we have this top bit there, which is going to be quite, I don't know how I'm going to do this just yet, but I think for now, we're going to try and pull that from the inside. We can do that. That there light is sitting where I want it to sit. I have put that up there like that and touch the arse of that. Right, and then okay. We have that there. So what I want to do is put that on there like that. Temporarily. Right. So now we have a basic principle of shape that we need to follow. Hopefully that'll be strong enough. That's how we get that formed around it. Let's just put that one. Okay, right. So now I take it off. Oh no, I scratched my paint. And we can make this. This is gonna be easy. Okay, so any ideas how to do this, Hubba? Anyone? Any tips? Just fold a bit of metal around it. Right, back on it. So I have a bit of metal, and this is pretty thin stuff. I think it's 0.8 mil, so it gives me a bit of a bend. Makes it easier to bend it, so it does. And what I'm gonna try and do is, like, we're gonna finish this with filler anyway. So as long as I can get the shape, maybe not too kinked. I can get a bit of pipe for that actually. Have a cheeky wee tube here, that may work. So ooh. And that actually isn't far off. Look at that. Who said life has to be hard, huh? Right, let's just bend that out a wee bit there, bend that out there. Just gonna cut the ends of this off. Don't want to go overboard cutting this just yet because I could potentially cut too much off very easily. So I think I could probably weld along the bottom now. I just start from this side. I'll do a couple of tack welds and I'll just work my way around. Put that wee tube away. Right. Where to put my gloves? So we'll just start from this end first then. One. I really like welding around this fiberglass because I don't want to damage it too much, but yeah, stuck here for what we're working with. Right. So how am I going? Oh no. Do you need to trim this in? So where's my grinder? Lovely. The whole. Anyway. So. Burnt myself there as well. Lovely. Right. Question one, does a tail light fit on it? Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, by the time I finish welding this up, giving it a wee hammer, and then when we're moulding this in, we can mould this all together. It'll be fine. Getting a trim here though. That's really sore. Right. Okay. I count that as a success. Doesn't look like much right now, but I'll get that welded up. Buff back should be mint. Okay, what we got next? We got this. So how am I going to make this fit? Oh. It's going to be good. Hopefully, something good. Right, where are we now? This here then. Where's the bit that I cut out? Well, I've got the popped in now. This is the bit I cut out. And you can see that if I line it up to there, right, the line is pretty much perfect. So I'm pretty sure I've got that where I want to be. I'm going to figure it down here, but I'm going to put a couple of welds around here just to hold it in place so that when we actually start moving this about, fiddling with it, it'll stay put. Must be something in the back there that I missed. But anyway, that gives us shape to work from. And our main issue at the minute is where this joins down to here. So basically, all I want to do is make a bit of metal cushion here to here, because I'm not worried about filling the back of here with steel when there's fiberglass there. And as long as everything is solid around here, it should be okay. For some reason the surface was not there, but we'll clean that up. But we need to figure this out. So thankfully that steel is quite easily bent, but like, if I could even... So next thing we need to do is just make a panel relative to this here, just to catch that. We also need to follow this curve. So do we cut this here and open it out so it goes down and fill the gap in, maybe? That might be an option. Yeah, let's try that out. like that. Not bad. And then we'll fill this bit in with we mint. Okay, so I'm gonna make a patch for here now. So you can see I've made this patch here, and that's gonna sit there. Like so, and you're probably thinking that looks absolutely shit, but you'll be right. But by the time I tied this up, I think it's gonna be okay. Like, there's only so much I can make really, and I'm not proud of this. It is what it is really. By the time I have this all, I think it's all cleaned that edge up, and then I can tie it all back to here. It'll be fine. It just looks like a bit of a mismatched jigsaw at the minute. I'm not overly proud of the jigsaw aspect of this here, but I'm just trying to make it strong for what I'm planning to do, really. So I said, because we're smoothing this in anyway, this area here isn't too crucial as long as it's strong, and it's going to be strong. It's just not going to be very pretty underneath all the fiberglass. But in hindsight, I probably should have just splashed out on a new panel, but it's formed. It looks kind of like what it's meant to look like, and at the end of the day, it's my car, so I'm gonna have it for a while. Like, so realistically, I want to look good and be solid, at least last for a while. And when the fiberglass is on the top of this here, it'll be mint. It just doesn't look good right now, but don't know why I'm defending this, but I am. So I'm going to fill this area with a wee patch, and then we can take everything off and start tying up. Maybe it's better to weld that with that on, so it's kind of holding its shape maybe. I'm not sure. I'm just happy that we have something. She's mint, guys. She's mint. Like, if you stand back and look at it, it does look like a car again. Even if it does need a bit of minor welding left to do on this panel. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a patch for this here and do a few bits and pieces, but I'll come back to you when I have something to show you that looks good, or looks better than what you're looking at right now. Okay guys, so I have been working away at this just a wee bit, and didn't really get much time apart from today. I was probably spent just over an hour on it. So the last time you see me, we had this basically done here, and what I've done is just come in and welded it up, and then I took this panel off and made the panel behind it, so I'll do it in a second and tell you about it. But it's pretty good. Most of it's pretty good, right? There is a few dips and pieces, but I want to get some I actually want to use fiberglass resin and matting to smooth that in and try and get it down. So a wee dip there probably would be in my favour, so I can fill it up, try and stop it cracking as much. I did put this patch in as well. If you remember before, I don't know if you watched the videos before, but that was twice as long. I have cut it right down the middle, and we're going to put this bit in once we have this arched where I want it to be, because at the minute I'm trying to get the shape here right. I want to get a nice flare in this here to fit the wheels, and I can't get that there if I have it all welded up. Did buckle a wee bit there, so hammered it out a bit, and it's well bowed in there actually. But I say I'm going to put fiberglass matting all along this here to smooth this in, so I'm not too worried about that there. And then The back here will all be fiberglass matting as well, just to get the adhesion on it. But yeah, alright, I'm going to take this panel off and show you what's behind it then. And this is what it looks like behind it. I say it's not going to win any beauty prizes, but it is solid, and that's all that matters, because at the end of the day, what's behind this panel isn't going to make a difference to the final look of the car. I just want it to be solid. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but no rust is what I want. I say because there's a panel at the top of this here, it doesn't really matter what that looks like. I'm going to tidy it up a bit, and I'm probably going to still need to do a repair over here, and then when I do the other side, we can finally get this panel on and start smoothing it in, but that'll be a while down the line. But you can see I patched this bit up. I wasn't going to do one big patch, but then I decided just to do 2 small ones. I actually had it folded as one big patch, but things happen. And then we put this in here to bolt this onto, no, so we bolt the rear panel on. We have this all welded up, and yeah, bit gross looking there. Actually, I need to clean that up with a die grinder. And then there's a full seam weld all along down there, so it's strong like. Okay guys, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for this one then. Yeah, can't really do anything else to say to you. Next time, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I really want to try and get those wings aligned and on, or at least this passenger side one. Because we're starting to get this side, we're getting pretty close to being rust free. I still need to come out here with the welder actually and do these wee places. I've apparently done half of this one, but I didn't finish it. Alright, and the door is what we did last time. But the wing is one of my major priorities, because I would like that at least have the holes drilled and have it lined and sitting where it should be, and I start doing repairs on that. But I want the wing on, most important thing I want the wing on for is to do this bit, because I think this is pretty much the last of the big jobs on this side, and that there is quite a big job. And I feel like if I had, jeez, look at that, all the welding splatter on the windscreen. Annoying. Thankfully it has scores already on it, so it's not too bad. So it's not as annoying as it would be if it was a good windscreen, but still annoying. Right, anyway, what I was talking about, yeah, I think I'm going to do this next time. So if I get the wing on, I can actually use the wing as a guide to make this patch. That's just wrapped up for this time then. So thanks for watching guys. Like, subscribe if you want to watch me make a patchwork quilt car. I'll see you in the next one.